Welcome to the fourth episode of the Where's Home podcast, hosted by Chandler Dantzler. You can listen it on Spotify and watch on YouTube. Today we have Kyle Boylstin, Florida Atlantic University commit for baseball and football. We're pumped to have you on the show.
What's up? Thank you for having me, Chan.
Yep. Before we start, just tell us who Kyle Boylstin is for the people that don't know.
So I'm Kyle Boylstin, 17 years old, class of 2024, committed to FAU for football and baseball. I play football at Trinity Christian Academy, is where Chandler goes, and I play baseball at St. John's Country Day. And I'm really I don't even know. I kind of just play both sports during the season, and I don't ever I'm never thinking about pitting one sport down. I'm going to just do whatever takes me the farthest.
All right. Just to get us started with the first topic, you just played your junior year at St. John's Country Day, just like you said. You batted an average of 390, an OPS of 948, 41 hits, 14 RBIs, 1 home run. Just talk about the season this year and what it meant to you to be a part of that great team.
I've been playing at St. John since I was 7th grader, and I've always been like one of the younger kids, just a role player. But this year was really the year where I stepped up, and had to kind of, put the team on my back. Whenever our team was having a good game, it was my job to pick them up. And I was just glad I could get that captain sort of role for our team. We made it all the way to states. We fell short again this year, but we'll get them back next year.
Yeah, for sure. All right, you guys had a great season, ending it at 26-5. Just talk about what your favorite memory was this season with those group of guys.
My favorite memory was definitely going on the road trips. We went to LaGrange, Georgia for a tournament where we played some good teams from Georgia and some good teams from North Florida. But my favorite tournament was definitely Fort Myers. We worked really hard to get there, and when we got there, we were just able to enjoy our time and just play baseball.
Yeah. Just talk about the relationships you build with baseball. You've been playing baseball since you were a little kid, especially with those group of guys. Just talk about the relationships you can build playing baseball or any other sports.
Relationships is definitely the biggest reason I play sports, just make new friends on and off the field. And all those kids at St. John's, I've been playing with them since I was 9 years old. They were on my very first baseball team, and they always just welcome me,
Yep.
And we got the greatest support. So I never want to leave that. That's why I always choose to stay at St. John's. And, I've made plenty of best friends on that team.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Do you have any specific play you had this season that you just want to talk about?
Probably the go-ahead home run I hit in the top of the 6th inning in our regional semifinal game versus UC. It's a slow game for us. It was 2-2, top of the 6th inning. I hit that go-ahead three-run home run, and we would end up winning 5-2.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
All right. Were there any goals you set for your junior years, and did you meet that? Did you meet that goal?
My goal really this year was to just make it all the way to Fort Myers, and I wanted to my personal goal was to have a better batting average than I did last year in my sophomore season, but I didn't. That was hard to do, and I didn't end up doing it. But I've set my goals pretty high. So if you fall short, you're still up there.
Yeah, for sure. All right. You're about to start your senior year in August. What goals do you have for your senior year?
Win a state championship.
Yeah.
I haven't won one yet, and I know I play on 2 teams that can win one. We just got to pit it all together. I just want to win a state championship this year.
It's a big goal.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about your travel ball. You play for the Florida Dodger Scout team. Just talk about that program and how it's helped you become a better player.
That program's definitely got me to where I am right now for baseball. When I was young, they gave me the exposure I needed, and I've really just built more relationships on that team. We got great guys such as Tom Lucas, great guy, my favorite coach ever. We got Mike Boswell, also a lot of connections. And we got Brett Myers, who played 12 years in the big league. So he definitely has all the connections, and he's just a great guy to be around.
Yep, helps to have the great coaching staff you got there. All right, you have the same coach for high school and travel ball. Do you think that is an advantage at all?
Yeah, well, he's always going to play the best players. So it's just based off how I'm doing. But he's definitely, he's definitely always done the right thing for me, never put me in a bad situation. So I always trust him in everything he does.
Yeah, for sure. All right, do you think Tom Lucas coaches the same as high school as travel ball?
No, he's definitely more laid back in travel ball because it's way more about the kids. High school, all we care about is winning. It's whatever you have to do. Doesn't matter who you are, he's going to win with you or without you. But, during the summer, he's just trying to get every kid exposure, and he just wants to get every kid to college.
Uh-huh. All right, just tell us what your summer looks like with travel ball.
I have 4 tournaments with the Dodgers, and I just tried out for the East Coast Pro Team, and I did pretty good. So I'll be able to know how that went in about 2 weeks or so. So hopefully I'm able to play in that in Hoover, Alabama. But I got a tournament coming up this Friday in West Palm, and I'm excited to play. We got a few new guys on the team that I've always been around, always played against, and we all finally brought it together and played on the same team. So
That's awesome. Good luck to your summer.
yeah.
All right, on April 11th of 2023, you committed to Florida Atlantic University as a football player and a baseball player. Just walk us through that decision in the recruiting process.
The decision really wasn't that hard. I had a couple football and baseball offers. I still do. I had Campbell football and baseball. I got Georgia Tech for football and baseball. And the decision with FAU really wasn't hard. They really showed me the most love. And me and my parents always talked about it. It's go where you feel love, not where you want to go.
Yeah, for sure.
You never want to go to a school and be really committed there and then not ended up playing and the coaches don't even mess with you. So I really just went to the one where the coaches, they mess with me the most. And I know great staff, definitely on the football and baseball side. All the coaches been there for a long time. Don't got to worry about anybody leaving. So it was really just an easy decision for me.
All right. Did your decision to choose the college involve finding one that welcomed you as a two-sport athlete?
Yes, I wasn't going to college unless I was playing baseball. And, baseball is it's what I love to do. And football, I still love it, but I play it because I can. But I really find my passion in baseball. So if I wasn't able to play baseball, I wouldn't be able to go there.
Yeah.
What's good, guys? Jay Strickland here, founder of JKR Baseball, host of the JKR Podcast. We're ecstatic to partner with Chandler and welcome the Where's Home Podcast to the JKR Podcast Network. Through this partnership, we hope to grow his brand and our brand, as well as continue to grow the game of baseball. Make sure to go check us out at JKR_baseball at Instagram and on Twitter. Go check us out at JKR Podcast on YouTube, as well as www.jkrpodcast.com. Through that, you'll go find our other podcasts, our blog affiliates, and our upcoming events that we have going on. When it comes to our other podcasts, JKR Podcast, that's our main one, highlighting a bunch of baseball from across the country when it comes to high school baseball, college baseball, got some pro prospects mixed in there as well with some baseball businesses. We got Coop Scoop highlighting Indiana baseball as well, Southern Showdown highlighting all of Texas, highlighting all of Louisiana baseball as well, the Wide Play Anywhere Else podcast highlighting the Arkansas Sticks, and a bunch more upcoming events coming up as well. As the JKR baseball brand continues to grow, we're always looking for more opportunities. If you're a content creator wanting to become affiliated with the JKR baseball brand, or you're just somebody wanting to work in sports, looking for an internship, looking to get those opportunities, shoot me a call, shoot me a text. It's going to be at 260-585-4388. Shoot that number a text. Let's get something rolling. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoy the show.
All right, let's kind of shift it away from baseball here. Let's talk about your football season this fall. You played for Trinity Christian Academy, ended the season at 11-1. Just talk about how your season was and what are you looking forward to next season?
Our season was good, Obviously, we went at 11-1, lost again in the state. I think it was the state semifinal or the state quarterfinal, but we lost. We fell short again. That's why, I'm just going hard this year, making sure all the young kids do what they got to do because you never know when your time can be. So I'm just going to get a state championship this year.
Yep. All right. Do you have any favorite memory or a favorite play you remember playing at Trinity?
Probably the last game of the season. It was the first playoff game, actually. Our very first playoff game, wasn't the last game of the season, where I caught 2 interceptions. I did some things on the offense side of the ball, but what really my favorite play of that game was catching a pick, an interception, and taking it all the way back for a pick 6 and doing a front flip in the end zone. It was really just, I
That's
was
awesome.
glad to be there, and always things I've dreamed of.
All right, here's a tough question here. What is the difference in training for you to prepare for each sport?
Football, it's more of like a physical strength thing. So I'm always like during the season, I'm lifting. I'm just trying to stay strong because you got to hit those big guys too.
Yep.
But baseball, it's more of just I'm keeping it light. I don't want, there's a lot of moving parts in baseball. You don't want your back to be sore or anything on a game day. So I keep it light during baseball, do a lot more stretching, and I really just focus on getting my mechanics down with hitting and everything.
All right. Do you think it would be different being a two-sport athlete in college than it has been in high school?
Yeah, definitely. Because I've already talked about my schedule with them, and it looks like when I get there in the summer, or summer in the fall, I'm gonna be doing football workouts in the morning and then baseball practice in the afternoon. So it's definitely gonna be a lot more, but I know I can do it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's kind of move to the next topic. Let's kind of take it away from sports here for a minute. Just tell us what you do off the field in your free time outside of sports.
Outside of sports, I'm really I love hanging out with my friends, hanging out with my family, just being with the people who care about you the most.
Yep.
So whenever I'm free, I always try to find time to hang out with my friends or something.
All right. What motivates you to go to the gym every day and get that extra work in, definitely for both sports?
Yeah, I just want to change my family's life one day, and I know like I have the platform to be able to do it. So it's all about making a better situation for all the future family, all my current family I have.
All right. What do you think Kyle Boylstin's life looks like in about 8 to 10 years?
8 to 10 years, I think I'm gonna be playing in the big leagues.
Yeah.
I think baseball's gonna be my route. So I think I'm gonna be playing in the big leagues 8 to 10 years from now, and just really having the time of my life because that's something I've always prayed and dreamed of.
Yeah. All right. We have a few more questions here. What is your pregame artist before the game?
Lil Papa,
Lil
Jackson's
Papa.
artist. He's always been my favorite artist since I was little. So I just like, I don't know. It really puts me in the zone. And he talks about the things I want to hear. Like, other rap music, they talk about crazy stuff, but he talks about like changing his family's life and how he did it. And I really just want to be able to do that one day for my family.
For sure. All right. If you could have one brand deal, what brand would it be?
For sure, definitely be Jordan. So Nike. So for sure be Nike, they got all the coolest gear. It's what I wear now. All my cleats, my gloves, everything's Nike. And it feels the best. It's the lightest. I think Nike would be the way to go.
Oh. All right, I'd like to finish this question off. What advice would you give any young baseball player or any young kid that doesn't play sports? What would you say to them?
Find something you love and work hard at it. Like there's plenty of things you can do that will make you happy that other people don't find interest in. Like just do whatever you love and just keep doing it and don't ever stop until you have to.
Yeah, for sure. All right. I really appreciate you coming on the show and talk about your baseball and football career. And good luck next year with your senior year.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Chan. I'll see you.